Shadowrek here. I just want to make a quick tips video to a couple things that are important for doing Nexus-Princess Ky'veza on her double question mark hard mode. Um, there are some graphic issues that are causing problems on the fight, so let me get into that and show exactly what I'm talking about here. Now, I've been seeing comments like, hey, the fight's not working for me the way it does for you. So, one, you should have anti-aliasing off, and you should have outline mode on. So now, when I do that, you're going to see a couple things here. Now you're going to see here, I have a red line on these. The red outline makes it very doable, where otherwise you're going to have a significant amount of issues. Now, if I change those settings, turn on anti-aliasing, you're now going to see when these spawn, they don't have the red outline. You can't tell which order they spawned in and which ones you're looking for. That makes this mechanic actually like 100 times more difficult, so you really want anti-aliasing turned off so that that works. As well as that, it will also look that way if you do not have outline mode turned on. It doesn't have to be on high. On good, it seems to work the exact same, but you need to turn anti-aliasing off, or you will not see the red outline on those images. Next for fight tips is Havoc. Make sure that you have damage lining up into one of the two portal phases per phase. So you can see here that I'm not blurred, but my damage is going to give me a significant amount of healing, and then Dark Massacre is coming. On this portal, even though I have damage up, if you just press blur, you're going to be a lot healthier for it, but you still take a lot of rift damage. You do want to be careful and not entirely ignore that. Now for Dark Massacres, there's only ever two images that are red, so you watch them as they spawn, and the image that's red that you're not looking at is where you're going to next look.
Keep your eyes peeled.
So you're going to do the daggers, you're going to do the portal, and once you're done the portal, you're looking for the Dark Massacre. Look at the first one, and look for the red. Swap to the red, swap to the red, and make sure your back is turned to the mob the whole time. I try to stop moving and face my camera directly at the mob as opposed to strafing and trying to look at it, as that typically does not work as well. And next, there is Nexus staggers. With Nexus staggers, don't try to keep your uptime on the boss. It's going to be significantly harder to dodge, and she's going to run at you anyway. If you move a little bit off the boss, you're much more likely to have a better time of dodging the Nexus staggers, so I would make a concerted effort to get off of the boss during that. Again here, Dark Massacre comes, look at the first one, look for the red image. Move, 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 move. And then Nexus daggers, just get out of them, and if you're ever afraid, just get the hell out of where you are. But moving away from the daggers is going to make it easier every time. Don't move or dodge in towards the daggers, dodge away from the images so you have more space. This is not a fight where you really have to worry about how fast you kill her. This is a fight where you need to get consistent enough with the mechanics that you can do it repeated anyway, so if you have to do it an extra time, that is fine. And that concludes everything that I had for Ky'veza tips. So again, it's really just make sure that you have your graphics setting correctly so you can see those red outlines on the images. Watch for the red outlines as they pop up while you're facing your current ones so that you know where to turn to next. And during daggers, move away from the boss and get away from the daggers if possible so that you have more space to dodge. And again, Havoc-wise, try to line up an I-beam and leech window into one of the two portal sets per phase, and then blur the other one if you don't have I-beam healing, just blur. And while Netherwalk can be used on this fight to negate any mechanic except for the intermission, like, switch around mechanic that will kill you through Netherwalk, teasing the mechanics with Netherwalk typically isn't that high value because you need to learn to do them also consistently anyway. So you can either use it on a portal suck to, not die if you feel like there's a chance of you dying there, or just keep saving it, and then right when you're near the end of the fight, if you want to just skip that like final mechanic you're doing, that's really what you could use it for. But thanks. Appreciate you watching this video. If you like learning about World of Warcraft, or specifically Havoc Demon Hunter, I'd appreciate if you'd follow my channel, maybe leave a like on the video. See you in the next one.